Hi, I'm Mike here with Transcendentalist Magazine, interviewing the new Miss America, Miss Oneida of New York, and Miss Brook Farm of Massachusetts. Well, congratulations on your victory over the better-suited Brook Farm. I'm not just saying that because my editor pays me to.
Well, it was a whole community effort, my Oneida community. We were taken from birth and made perfect.
Oh, okay, that's a bit disturbing. Well, how about you, Brooke? Where do you think you went wrong?
Well, what can I say? Where do I start? My hair is a mess, my makeup is running, my dress is so cheap, and...
No, I meant with your upbringing.
Oh, of course. Well, nothing wrong happened per se. I mean, it's just Mr. Ripley kind of just left, and the group left with him.
What a shame. Wait, Ripley who?
Oh, George Ripley. He was the founder of the Brook Farm. After he left, we just sort of disbanded.
Oh, well, hold it. You were named after your town. Anyway, Miss Oneida, let's discuss your home life. So you were saying you and your people are perfect. What's that all about?
Well, it all started in the home. As children, we were in a separate wing, educated by different people, never the same. And then we had education, great, all through the years till we were teenagers. And then we joined the workforce as full-fledged, perfect adults. And then when we had these skills, these great skills, we didn't have to rely on just one skill of one job, except for the higher-ups. They had one skill and they were perfect at it. And that way, they could do their job.
So, what I got from that was you all live in one home.
Well, yes, you need a community. You need the we spirit. And we didn't have possessions that we had to rely on. We were a group.
Well, how did you all get started? I doubt just a bunch of people one morning decided to live in one home and develop a community.
Well, we started in Vermont, and that was the Putney Association in the 1830s. But soon we became the Oneida Community by John Humphrey Noyes in New York, 1848. And we developed the perfectionist ideal.
Well, that's nice. Now, tell us, the readers, the viewers, what we really want to know.
Oh, what we're interested in, yes, we love sewing bees and musical prayer sessions, and we keep fit, and we love our library.
That's not exactly what I meant. Now, what we really want to know. I mean your love life.
Oh, yes, well, we're interested in selective breeding and male continence, and that way we don't waste what could be the best of lives, and we don't have to worry about pesky emotions like jealousy or anger or coveting.
Well, that's no fun. Okay, so do you do anything you want to do in the Oneida community?
Well, we follow what John Noyes decides. He knows what's best. And most people don't think so, and that's a shame because there was so much opposition that the people would come. They would see us like a spectacle, and we had to conform for our survival. But, you know, it works out. We have a profitable silversmithing, and that became the Oneida Community Limited Company, capitalist, what we have left of our great people.
Well, thank you, Miss Oneida. And on that note, we'll be right back.
Spoons.
You want to buy some spoons? They're Oneida spoons. Silver spoons made by the Oneida community. They're expensive spoons. They're good spoons. Buy some spoons. Spoons!
So I'm back with Brooke. Second place, not the winner, the loser. Runner-up.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing really, but I don't really understand how that Oneida character won an interview with me. I mean, I'm a transcendentalist interviewer. What a nub, she isn't even a transcendentalist. Your thoughts on the matter?
I know, she barely understood what the oversoul was, which is, of course, the unity of mind, body, and spirit. Our God, if you will. I mean, what kind of transcendentalist doesn't know that? Oh wait, she's not a transcendentalist.
No, she's not. And what the hell was with her book learning jargon? Isn't she aware of all the truths that are passed down? I cursed, didn't I?
Okay, go back to, okay. Oh wait, she's not a transcendentalist.
No, she's not. And what was with her book learning jargon? Isn't she aware that all of our truths are passed down and transcend the senses. It's almost as if she values that John Locke fool.
Well, how do you feel about Emerson? Nature from 1836 was a great image of our cause in professing our reverence to nature.
I like him, but I prefer Walt Whitman. I mean, he's the poet laureate of democracy. His Leaves of Grass aid in the creation of the American style of literature. Oh, well, we should probably get back on topic, shouldn't we? Brooke, how was life on the farm?
It was actually a lot of fun. Every day we would do our daily work in order to strengthen the mind, body, and spirit for an overall well-being. Then after work and dinner, we all just enjoyed ourselves. There was a lot of music, dancing, amateur theater, parties, and sports. It was a regular party. When the weather was too bad to be outside, we stayed in the hive of our home and partook in book groups and such.
Well, for a party girl, you seem pretty well spoken. I'm guessing education was rather big in your home.
Oh, the lovely Mrs. Ripley headed up the education system, which was primary schools through adult education. The schools were the main source of income for our community.
Well, wouldn't that eventually lead to economic failure?
Yep, it was evident in the food available. Only one table had meat, and those patrons were charged for their board. Ripley negotiated some $7,000 worth of debt to be voided, but that didn't change the fact that our supposed crown jewel, the phalanstery, burned to the ground.
Well, what was the structure for? I mean, a building of that caliber burning can put a pretty large damper on things, don't you think?
The phalanstery was the embodiment of Fourierism. Our thought, that smaller communities would lead to a utopian society, so that building would have been akin to a gated community.
Well, how was the Brook Farm responded to by the Transcendentalists after the addition of this Fourierism? You guys seem pretty carefree about it.
Well, that was always a touchy subject. Nathaniel Hawthorne, author and treasurer of our community, backed out and requested his initial investment back. Emerson regarded us with low esteem and questioned the legitimacy of our equality. Thoreau even went to extremes, saying he'd rather live in hell. I don't see what their big deal is.
Of course you wouldn't. And that's all the time we have, folks. Thank you, Brooke, for that invigorating exploration through your failure.
Have a perfect day.